loud. She got my back. I'm happy that. Hello everyone, welcome back. I don't know what's happening with my network tonight or my connections. If you're there, please let me know. Thank you. Loving you, my ritual. My girl got me, she no stick. She give me love, so you want it. All of them will give me practice. Put it on, put it on. Thank you very much, Paul. Girl, give me love for my photo. Girl, you like in my slow. She and me down, I'm on go. You know they like you know so. Can you hear me, please? Let me hear you. Let me hear. Can you hear me, please? Let me see your responses. Because I don't know what's happening. It's connected. Okay, fine. That's good. Admin, confirm, please. Thank you. She understand my pitch. Like wangala, wangala, wangala. Oh, wangala, wangala. Thank you very much, Jite. Thank you very much. Please like the program. Like the program. Just tap on the program and share to your friends. Share your public session. Live now. Yes. Thank you very much, Mr. Josiah Manuel. Sorry about the missing transmission. I beg. I know vex. This whole thing, I don't know. Network palaver. All right. Thank you very much, guys. Okay, you can see me now. Thank you very much. Please share the program. Let it go all viral. Thank you very much for coming back and your patience with me, because I don't know, tonight's video coverage is a bit it's kind of weird to me, because I literally connected it with the live stream. I thought it was going to be better with a live stream. I'm streaming live, so I'm thinking that would have been better. So I think that makes more sense now. Please, let's do the needful. Let's do the needful. Let's share this program to everyone. Let's share this program around. It's very, very important. We did. Thank you, Augustina Oliver. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining in. Ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining. Can you please share the program? I'm doing mine now. I'm sharing mine right away. Thank you very much, Taye. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Oh my days. I've been out here looking for you for days. I just want to say, my head, good day for my head. I know fit to reset, I know fit to connect. Within your back, so make a defense. Oh yeah, you don't set everybody get ready for tonight's show, the second edition of our last program. So we need to do a bit of work on it. I swear you bad. Yes, we are live now. Sorry for that. We are live now, yeah. Yes, we are live now. So everyone, that's it. We're live. Got a few persons trying to reach out. Exactly, we're live now. All right. Thank you, Mr. Amadou. Something wicked there for your body. No. I did for the mountain waiting for so long. Yes. Mr. GT, thank you very much. Mr. Josiah, thank you very much. Augustina Oliva, thank you very much. Girl, don't flex with the boy, your body is a mad thing. She wanna roll with the man, then when I drop, you know it's an anthem. Oof. Girl, you wanna play with a big playboy like me. Good evening, Mr. Generation Paul. Thank you for joining this platform tonight. Every moment is a fresh beginning. Every moment is a fresh beginning, yes. Girl, you wanna play with a big playboy like me. Girl, you wanna play with a big playboy like me. Pull up in the club with all my G's. When we outside, it's an all-night scene. Yeah, them start to shake when they call my name. Don't play with a ball like me. Who you else know live a life like this? LA to Houston to NYC. I'm always on the road, they be on my road. Don't play with a guy like this. I like shy, you I know like Ghana. One that I see for my corner. Give me some more, give me some data. So many years, them I think I'm a farmer. I like shy, you I know like Ghana. One that I see for my corner. Give me some more, give me some data. So many years, them I think I'm a farmer. Please like, follow, subscribe, and share our channel on all platforms. Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, Telegram. Search for ZUMA-LEMA blogs on all platforms to follow us. Please share with the family and friends. Thank you. She wanna roll with the man, then when I drop, you know it's an anthem. You wanna play with a big playboy like me. Wanna play with a boy like me. You wanna play with a big playboy like me. You wanna play that? Hey, thank you, Lover. He said, "Good evening, Mr. ZUMA-LEMA." Thank you very much. Thank you. Been a bad boy since way back. Girl, I'ma see you later. And I know you in love with me, but please don't say that. Done that, Godfather, done by that. No jara. Thank you all for joining. Thank you. And I must say, I appreciate. Thank you for joining. I am grateful for joining. Thank you very much for joining today's show, ZUMA-LEMA Vlogs. Every moment is a fresh beginning, so no one is left out on tonight's show. We're all in this together. You wanna play with a big playboy like me? You wanna play with a big playboy like me? No sound, oh, please. No sound. You cannot hear me. Can you hear me, please? No sound. Again. Mr. Admin, can you hear me, please? Hello, can you hear me, please? No sound. Hello? I don't know what's happening tonight for me though. This whole thing ain't working out tonight. I don't know why. No sound. Wow, that's weird. Where is this one? Where is he?
I don't know. That the same thing I've been asking.
No sound. So why were you quiet then? Say something. I don't know. Come on, guys. I need us to communicate here. It's an interactive session. If you can hear me, please confirm you can hear me, please. Let me be sure. Sister Lovett, can you hear me now? Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Generation Paul. Thank you. Please, let's share the program. Let's share the program. Let's share the program. Baby, long time, long time, I love you, long time, long time, baby, long time. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. We're not going to take much of your time. Our time is fast spent already. Mommy make me work it, drop it till you say what a bum bum. What a man will know when she pop it, lock it like she am a London. Thank you very much. We've really spent much of our time trying to sort out the whole situation. All right. Thank you, everyone. My name is Raymond, and I would be the host for tonight. Welcome to ZUMA-LEMA Vlogs. ZUMA-LEMA Vlogs is a foundation that is out to empower people, is out to educate, is out to share information that will be of great help and assistance to the generation at large. Thank you for joining, taking out your time to be on this platform tonight. In most cases, we find it very, very difficult to understand the perspectives, the perception of life in different perspectives, in different ways and areas of our life. But one thing is very, very sacrosanct is that Nigeria is our home, Africa is our home. And for anyone who lives in Africa at this moment can attest to the fact that there's a lot of chaos going on in Africa. But we will not fold our hands. We will not fold our hands and begin to condemn those who are in the power and the hands of in Abuja, especially the executives, the legislature, and the executive, the legislative, and the judiciary arms of government. I don't want to come here and condemn anyone's action or actions. I'm here to provide solutions alongside with you to put an end to some of the societal decadence that has taken place. Nigeria is a beautiful city, or country, will I say. Just a second. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Please, for those who are calling, I'm sorry, I won't pick a call now. Just send me a message. If you're calling, drop your message here or join in through the live video. Please do not call for now. I think I'm done with communicating on the phone now. So let's do this together now. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining ZUMA-LEMA Vlogs. Every moment is a fresh start. And as we all know, today is Freaky Friday. So at the end of today's show, we're all going to be smiling home with a few top-ups and cash prizes that are going to be won tonight. We have our existing subscribers, and we have new subscribers that are trooping in. I just want to ask us a very basic question. Are we happy with the societal decadence going on? Last time we spoke about the challenges of a Nigerian man. Last time we also spoke about satiability and ingratitude as a factor affecting our society. We also went as far as speaking to you guys about different other matters like domestic violence, like drug abuse, the misuse of drug. If we do not deal with the eminent problems, if we do not deal with the most alarming issues, like what we discussed, the dimension that we've been discussing all this while. For instance, let's take this way. Nigeria is a beautiful town, a country, let's call it a state, a society. But that will be our major factor tonight because I'm a Nigerian. I was born in Nigeria, and I'm proud to be an African man. And I want everybody to come to an understanding that life is very, very, very short. The moment you do not have an impact on the society you live in, then you shall never be remembered for anything at all. It's okay if you come into the world and live without anyone noticing your presence and your absence. There are people today that have played vital roles in the nations at large. We talk about Martin Luther King II, the man who had a dream. That man has fought tirelessly. We have people like Shaka the Zulu, We have people like King Jaja of Opobo. These are men who have fought ruthlessly and fought for their emancipation. We have Lot and Lord, even Queen Aminat of Zaria. We have quite a lot of heroes and heroines that have fought in the time of life to change the story and the situation of our beloved country. It's true that Nigeria is going through a phase of dilemma. But please, can I ask a question? Are you happy with the situation? How proud are you with the circumstances that have surrounded our nation at large? Tonight, I don't want to bore you much with our confirmation. Thank you, Mr. Humphrey Amadi. Thank you for joining in. Thank you very much, sir. Today, we're going to be having a second session of the drug abuse and its effect on our society. Drug abuse has really caused a lot of damages. And you know what I think it's best to deal with situations that affect the grassroots, especially the youth. Just 1 second, please. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Okay, some people said they can't connect. It's fine. For those who are here today, it's fine. Let's do this now. If you have problem with your network, I think I've got people who are watching. If you have problem with your network, I think you just have to work around it and see how it works. I'm so sorry if you cannot connect in tonight. But the videos will be available on our platforms, on Twitter, on Facebook, on YouTube channels. Please take your time. Tonight is going to be something. Yeah, drug abuse is a menace. Exactly. Thank you, Mr. Jonah Edith, for joining in. Drug abuse has destroyed a lot. Mr. Gain is here. Wow. Thank you very much. Wow. Please, you guys should celebrate with Mr. Gain. He's just did one of his albums in Abuja, Lagos. And he's having plans to fly down to Spain for his show in Barcelona, in Spain. So Mr. Gain is a music artist, a writer, a songwriter, and a producer. So for some of us who are also into music line, this is a youth. He chose not to go into drug abuse and rather chose to do something more tangible with his life. I know a bit of background of Mr. Gain. He's a very, very, very ambitious personality. And for those of you who are into music or live around the axis of Lagos, please, you can meet up and have conversations and sort things out. Mr. Gain is a fantastic person. Thank you, Mr. Gain, for joining us on today's show. Many regards. Okay, back to the bone of contention. Nigeria is the giant of Africa. And it's not as if Nigerians are the only ones who abuse drugs. We have other people from South Africa, from other 52 and 53 countries in Africa. But tonight, our case study is going to be Ibadan in Oyo State. Last week, we had a few people who came out to speak. Last week, we had a few people who actually did a video and, communicated with us. Some called in. Then we had one of our very wonderful and amazing colleague, Humphrey Amadi. He was with us live last week and shared his experience. He told us a little bit about his experience as an ex-drug user. He used to use drugs and it affected him in different ramifications of his life. And tonight, I'm going to be bringing him up online. If you can, let me put the link so that you can be able to join me. Okay. Thank you very much, everyone on this platform tonight. It's not a good thing what's been happening in Nigeria. Drug abuse is a menace. Drug abuse has destroyed the entire livelihood of most of the youths today. I used to have a friend them days who is no more today. May his soul rest in peace. He used to be a victim of drug abuse. And I'll tell you in 2 minutes before Amadi Humphrey comes in. Mr. I don't want to call his name for some reasons, rest his soul. He used to be a very, very intelligent person when we were coming up in school days. He was smart. He was strong. You can't beat him on a wrestle. You can't fight with him and his back will touch the ground. He was full of energy. He was ambitious. I'm gonna stick this on the platform so that for those who want to join in can join in. That's the link to join in for the link to for the show tonight. So feel free to join in. I've dropped the link, Mr. Humphrey Amadi. Please, if you can follow the link like you did last week, I'll be so much grateful. Thank you very much, sir. So, as I was saying, I had this very, very good colleague of mine, friend, who was growing up. I was coming up of age. And he was very strong. He was very energetic. He had good plans. To be honest, in the classroom, he was very, very smart. But he lost his mom to an accident. And that messed up his life entirely. That messed up his life entirely. And I'm going to tell you how. Thank you very much, Mr. Generation. Good vibes. Thank you. He grew up to realize that he couldn't do anything without his mom. It threw him into disarray. Are you finding it difficult to connect, Mr. Humphrey? You need to just click on the link and follow and then come on, join us on a live show. So, Mr. I don't want to call his name, had issues growing up as a young child because everything was under. Thank you, Mr. Humphrey, for coming. I've seen you. Thank you. I'll connect you now. Life had been so nice. Nice had been so okay. The parents were well-to-do. It's not as if he was depressed out of financial issues. He wasn't having problems because of school. He didn't have issues with where to live or what to wear or clothes to put on. He was rather spoilt with more funds. But the thought of his mom out of his life threw him off balance. And I tell you this, he started following friends. One day I asked him, why are you actually hanging out with these guys? He said to me, he just needs comfort because his father has never been available for him. It's a very touching story. His father has never, ever been there for him. And I said, how now? Why can you say your dad never be there for you? What happened? You know, as per Nigeria, he said, if you had issues, please like this program, so that people can actually follow this program and get to know what we're talking about. If you really, you can't just come up line and then watch the program and then go back, get the giveaway and then maybe hear one or two things and you're out of the show. No, you need to share this program. And the moment you share this program, people are going to join in, listen to us and join us, learn something. If it's not important, then we shouldn't be here. But so far it's important, I would crave our indulgence. Please share this program, not for the views, not for the likes, but for the impact this has to do to us. Somebody said here that we should continue to discuss about this drug. Listen, I want to tell you this story now, and then you will hear from someone who has experienced the abuse of drugs. I've never experienced the abuse of drugs to an extent that I'm going to go wacko, go off my head. And you know, I had friends who were drug addicts. When I mean drug addicts, I'm talking about real hard drugs, class A's. I had colleagues, even some I never knew they were doing until I found out that I was somehow disappointed. But they need your support now. This is time to show support. Enough of the bad. Some of us do more terrible things than drug use, and it's even some are ritualists. People kill people for money. People shed blood. Some are kidnappers. They are armed robbers, highway criminals. Some are rapists. Some are pedophiles. I crave your indulgence this night. I'm not here to antagonize anyone or to speak ill of anyone. Nigeria needs a better place. It starts from one person. What shall you be remembered for? Oh, Nigeria no good. Nigeria no good. You good? If Nigeria no good, you good? Think about it. We only want where they will share money and we rush and collect £1, £2, and then we're out of the side. Politicians, we gather tomorrow and share their money, they take it. Think about it. Which people do all these politicians use to carry out all this evil perpetuation? Not me, a graduate, not me, a master's degree holder, or PhD holder, or have my doctorate or whatever. Not you with your master's and degree. They look for those guys in the ghetto. I'm going to show you some videos this night of some hideouts that you can't even stand. The government don't know there. Listen, the government, I'll turn this down a bit. The government of the Nigeria, Africa, do not know those small loopholes, those unkoro, those ghettos, those slums. But they know those slums when they need elections, like now that Nigeria is about to start their presidential and what have you, all the presidentials, the gubernatorial, the senatorial, and the local levels. They are all out now looking for touts. Guess where they'll find these touts? They will go to those same creeks, those damn slums that they will swear never to step a foot. Thank you, Sister Blessing Okibo, for joining us. I'm most grateful and honored. Welcome, ma. All the way from Taraba State. Thank you very much, ma. Now, I want to say this to you. If when they are in office, they have security personnel, I'm still coming back to the drug abuse story I was talking about earlier. If when they are in power, they have orderlies, they have securities and bodyguards, one person has like 10, 15 escorts, bodyguards, whatever, guiding them. Then you are in the bush, in the bunk, in the ghetto, looking for cocaine, Indian hemps, and the likes of them. I don't have a list of the. This is what I can. Cocaine, heroin, amphetamine or whatever. I had some written down. I'm sorry about that, but it's not important to me to know because I don't get involved with it. So I just want you guys to understand my point here. They will come and meet them people. These victims now, these users, I will say, the users of hard drugs, and give them, they will not arrest them. All those security personnel will not arrest them. They'll look for the kingpin, that's the head of that ghetto, that clique. Pay them some money, bring us some ruthless and heartless people. They get high on drugs. They are high on drugs. And they give them ammunitions to go after people's life. Now listen, they will not use their children, they will not use their family members, they will not use anyone they love. They will use them people who are destitutes. The destitutes on the streets are the ones who go about carrying out these hideous crimes. What happens at the tail end? Please like the program and share. Thank you very much. What happens when these hideous crimes are being committed? People are being killed, people are being neglected, people are being injured, crime is being taking place, corruption comes into existence. What originated this? This same drug abuse. Everything has a grassroots. They've taken drugs, it's taking their head off balance. They see men as toys. They see women as grasses. They stampede on them inconsequentially as they so choose. Then after using all those ammunitions to win an election or lose an election, you don't see those politicians coming back to retrieve those ammunitions. They leave them in their custody. What happens when they're custody? If they're hungry, they'll remember one highway in Lagos, Badagry, in Kaduna, in Bayelsa, in Ondo, in Jigawa, in Umahia, in Cross Rivers, even as far as Uyo, you have highway robbers between Iguano and Uyo, because I applied that route before when I was in Nigeria. Lokoja, Anambra, Enugu, all those areas, the border states, you see criminals taken out. And look at the lives of those people. Some of them are graduates. Some of them are very, very well-to-do people from good, well-trained families. Mr. Generation Paul, are you there, please? One second, please. Sorry, guys, just a minute. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Sister Blessing Okibo. And when they can't retrieve all these ammunitions in their custody, what happens next? They use the same ammunitions to go and carry out evil, highway robbery, kidnapping, theft, banditry, and the rest of it. And every year, every 4 years or 2 years or whatever, you all right, I'm going to drop the link again one more time. Mr. Amadi, I've just dropped the link now. If you can hear me, I've just dropped the link now. Thank you very much. And it's even on the timeline there. If you're there, please respond, Mr. Amadi. Thank you. So, what are my points tonight? Drug abuse have led many youths to their untimely grave. So it's you as a youth that needs to decide. It's not the government that's going to tell you what drugs to take. You make yourself available to be used. They pay you some chicken pennies. They pay you a few chicken pennies, and then you sell your soul to the devil and carry out hideous crimes. Now, what happens at the end? These men win their elections, go back to their government houses, while you are left back in the same situation and position they found you. All right, Mr. Amadi, I'm connecting you now. I can see you. Thank you for joining in, Mr. Amadi. Thank you for joining in. So, I'll add you back. Just remain online. I just muted you from your end. I will unmute you and bring you back on. Please, my people, I just want to say this. Mr. Amadi is here. Thank you very much for joining us, Mr. Amadi Humphrey. We're so happy and excited to see you on our platform tonight. The most important thing we want to talk about tonight is the domestic violence. Drug abuse and its effect in our society. You and I are the people who live in the society. You and I are the societal, that's people who are living and dwelling. The society is our home. We don't have any other society than where we live in. Whatever you find yourself in, it's your own society. You need to put in efforts to make sure that things work out fine for you. What am I trying to say in a nutshell? This friend of mine I was talking about earlier lost his mom. When I asked him why he was into drugs, he said something to me. He said he's not on, he didn't even know what depression was. All he said is there was no one to be there for him. Somebody you could speak to, someone you could. His father, yes, was a professor then. Was a doctor, now he's a professor. Then he was a doctor. Worked himself to round the clock. Why was he working that way? He doesn't have a wife anymore to support. So he needs to do the job of the father and do the job of the mother. And because of the love he had for his late wife, he was not willing to remarry. He wasn't willing to remarry. So I think he had a maid in the house who was actually helping the younger siblings of this friend of mine. But that wasn't enough. He needed his maternal care. To me, I see that as an excuse to go into the world and do what he chose to do. The choice is yours. Whatever situation you find yourself today is as a result of your own choice. It's not my choice. If I decide to take, for instance, I decide to drink alcohol, let's say 300 pints of alcohol in a month, and then tomorrow I'm down with liver cirrhosis or liver problems, am I going to call the government of Nigeria or here, the United Kingdom where I stay, and call Boris Johnson or call the ex-Prime Minister then, Theresa May, or Mr. Khan, and ask and blame him for my liver problem? Bro, sisters, you are the cause of your own problems. So I must say this to the core. You are the cause of your own problems. So wherever situation you find yourself is a choice. You ask some people, why are you into drugs? They tell you depression. Are you more depressed than people who are dead? Those ones, the whole ground have depressed them. Are you more depressed than people who are dead? Once there is life, there is hope. Drug use and abuse is not an option. I'm not even talking about, there's no way, there's no way, no two ways about it. This friend of mine also died. He's no more today. He lost his mom, yes. He lost his own self too. Probably the mom died a natural death, but he died as a result. I won't call the name of the ailment because most of us who lived in the same area, I can see some of them on this platform, so I wouldn't want to speak ill of the dead. He died of an ailment, and that ailment was as a result of misuse of drugs. You don't just wake up one day and start acting like a mental case. You can't start acting mental. Every brain has a capacity for the kind of, even there are some things you will do, the stress you do, your body will break down. Natural stress, not drugs, no intake. You are stressed out, you break down. That's why some of us have got headaches, we've got back aches, body aches. Most of us who work many hours in the UK here, we come home, we're knackered, we're tired. But it's a choice to make. It's either you work and eat, or you don't work and you're out of the system. I lost a friend to drugs. I've lost a few, but this one was a very close friend of mine. And when he died, it pained me so much because, listen, drug abuse is not an option. I don't want to take much of our time and I don't want to bore. Thank you, Mr. GT. You're on point. Ride on. I will ride on because this is the truth. I'm not saying I'm not going to die. I'm going to be dead someday. You're going to be dead someday. But the question I've got to ask, yes, the use of drugs destroys a society to be very hearty. Listen, I want to use an illustration here. HIV and AIDS today. HIV and AIDS. Okay, instead of me talking, I'm going to be pinning your comments on my comment show. We've lost Mr. Madi as well. HIV and AIDS. Africa has the highest population of HIV and AIDS in the entire universe. In all the 7 continents, Africa is number 1. Is there anything Africa will be number 1 in that is really positive? There are, but they're not being seen because the evil things we are doing, the bad ones we have suppressed the good ones that are available. I've got something to say tonight. People use syringe. It's a heroin. They use syringe. I've seen they tie it up, they syringe themselves, then give to the next person. Take an instance. I'm infected with HIV today, and I've gone to the bunk, or I've gone to the ghetto, or I've gone to the environs where. Thank you very much, Mr. Jonah Edits. That's his comment. Yeah, I'll post it here. You inject yourself. You are positive to HIV. I'm positive to HIV, for instance. I'm not saying I am. I'm just giving an instance, illustration. Then I give it to Mr. B. Mr. B injects himself. Gives to Mr. C. Mr. C injects himself. As many people who use that same syringe, I put it to you categorically, they will test positive to the virus HIV. To an extent, yes. Using of sharp objects or reuse of sharp objects can cause HIV and AIDS, and that's from drug use. True or false? True. We have ladies who have their bodies mutilated. We've lost you again, Mr. Madi. We have people like ladies who are sex workers, who have gone out to the bunk areas. I've had a situation. I've got a story. I don't want to play it here because it's not really right according to our social media rules, terms and regulations. Thank you for joining us back, Mr. Madi. What's happening to your network? Thank you for joining, sir. Some of these people go to the bunks to go and buy drugs. On their return, they got waylaid. The increasing numbers of madmen around the state. I'm sorry, guys. Mr. Paul Jean said, Jean, right? Mr. Paul Jean, the magician. He said, the increasing numbers of madmen around the street is caused by the excessive use of drugs. I have seen many men fall to this. I agree with you, sir. I'm going to pin your comment here. Now, I want to put this very clear. They've gone out to buy drugs. They've gone out to do their normal sexual life. They've gone out to do their normal hawking and the rest. On their way back, they got kidnapped by guys who are ritualists, who need money, blood money, to get wealthy. They use those people for their ritual purposes. Their families are back in the village or wherever they are, to God knows, and are literally praying for success in what they do. Now, what happens at the end? They are no more and never will be seen. Are you talking about people who have been arrested? I've seen it. I've seen people in Lagos. I'll tell you this, in 2015. 2014 or 2015 in Lagos. I remember it was on my own birthday. I was coming out to the hood, that's where I live, and I saw a van drove past. A police van, like 2 or 3 of them had driven past. On my birthday, I've gone out. There's a shop by my house, and I've gone to pick up some groceries and the rest. That's back in Nigeria, not here in the UK. And while I was walking down to buy groceries, I could see a number of people, even a guy, a Jehovah Witness guy who came to evangelize. I'm sorry for my Jehovah Witness brothers on this platform. A Jehovah Witness guy who came to evangelize where they sell drugs. I'm not sure if he was evangelizing or taking drugs, but I'm sure he was evangelizing, because we know the Jehovah Witnesses to people who will go anywhere to preach the gospel, what they believe in. I saw a Jehovah Witness person in the van with police officers being driven to police station for what? For drugs. Now, I'll put it to you. Probably he didn't do drugs, but only found in that environment alone speaks ill, speaks a lot of ill. You're going to go into the police station. Your members or your families think that you are out there doing something tangible. 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, they don't see you. The next thing, your life becomes short. Your life becomes miserable. You're locked up in a prison or police station for a crime you didn't commit because you're around where drugs are being used. Wherever you see drugs, run away from it. This night, a lot of things have happened in Nigeria. Crime is on the high rate. Everybody wants to get high. Everybody wants to get high. Everybody wants to get high. When you get high, finish, and the highness finishes there to drop you back again. You know, the gravitational, the law of gravity for the physicists in the house. You throw something up, it comes down again. So this night, I don't want to take much of our time. Mr. Amadi, thank you for joining our platform tonight. Let's hear from you. Remind us of your name and give us a few words that we need to hear, and then go straight to our point of tonight. Thank you, Mr. Amadi Humphrey, for joining ZUMA-LEMA tonight.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Good evening, everyone. On this end, I'll start with apology because my network is kind of bad here, and we have issues with our light here, so you can barely see me. So on this end, I say welcome everybody on this great show, the negative impact of drug abuse in Nigerian society, Ibadan, to be precise. So on this end, I'll not take much of your time. I'll hit straight to the point by telling you people that first we'll try to know what drug abuse is and try to understand the difference between misuse of drug and drug abuse and drug addiction. So on this end,
sorry, say that again, sir. Say that again. I'm recording what you're saying. Say that again, sir.
On this end, we'll try to understand the difference between the misuse of drug and drug abuse itself and addiction of drugs. So on this end, first we will try to know the word drug abuse. When something is timed a drug abuse, it said when someone is taking illegal drugs. Drug abuse is timed as the intake or consumption of illegal drugs, which is not accepted in society, or the consumption of substance, which is combined with chemical to give a certain pleasure to the brain. That is drug abuse. So on this end, we'll try to understand between the difference between misuse of drugs, drug abuse itself, and addiction. So now, when we say misuse of drugs, now, for instance, A drug is being misused when it is being prescribed by a doctor to a patient. Like you were told to take your drug like 6 o'clock in the morning, and you now feel that you're not supposed to take it 6 o'clock, you take it 10 o'clock in the morning, that you've misused that drug. Even when you swallow that drug, it's drug misuse. You've misused the drug because it's been prescribed to take it at the actual time. So now, when we are talking about drug abuse is overdose of illegal drugs or illicit substance combined with chemical to give you a certain reaction. For example, you having a running nose, and after having a running nose, you went to a chemist or you went to a hospital, and they gave you a pyrethrin or cough syrups, and they said, okay, this cough syrups you're supposed to take it 1 spoon. And on your own, you said, 1 spoon can't do the job. You decided to take one full bottle. So
Substance.
taking one full bottle of this pyrethrin or taking one full bottle of this cough syrup has its own negative effect in your own body because you have gone you have gone on the direction you have gone wrongly on the direction they asked you to do to take the drug. So now back to drug abuse itself, which is also a problem, which is a problem in the society. Like for instance, persons doing marijuana, like Colorado, for instance, you know within yourself that your brain is able to consume one wrap, just one wrap, but because you feel you're not okay with one wrap, you want to get high, then you consume 5 wrap, and within you, you know that 5 wrap you can't finish, your body system can't take the 5 wraps. So when you do that, you're abusing that particular substance. That is drug abuse. So
Yeah.
now, getting addiction on this end is joining the whole two, misuse of drugs and drug abuse. So now, when you misuse drugs, you get into drug abuse. So when you abuse that drug, you get addicted to that
When you
particular.
misuse drugs, you get into drug abuse. Can you explain that, sir?
Yeah.
Before you continue, just
Okay.
briefly
Now,
in one line. Yeah.
okay. Okay. For instance, now let's take a cough syrup for instance. Like somebody is having. Let me use that same example. Like you have a running nose, like you're having cough, a catarrh, and they now
Mm.
give you codeine. They now give you codeine, and the doctor said you use this codeine once in a day, like probably 2 times in a day, one in the morning, one in the night. Then you decide, and
Okay.
it is prescribed that you take like 5 ml or you take 1 spoon of it. Then you now decided to this 5 spoon or 1 spoon once in a day. You decided to take it 3 times in a day. That is, you have misused the drug. When you just said take once in a day and you use it 3 times in a day, automatically you have misused the drug. So now gradually you are abusing that drug at the same time. So now when you abuse that same codeine at the same time, you get to the pleasure of the abuse of that drug. Then you become addicted to that drug because you want, after getting well, you always want to have that feelings of that cough syrups because you like the mood and you like the feelings you have. So now you get addicted to that same drug.
Yes.
Do you get my explanation, sir?
Yeah. 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 I got you now. Thank you very much.
So on this end, sir, drug abuse in a general sentence is an illegal consumption of drugs. When you are consuming drug illegally without the doctor's prescription, is drug abuse. Whichever way the drug is, be it paracetamol, be it paradol, be it marijuana, be it cocaine, be it crack, heroin, all is drugs abuse.
I know
So
all the
on this end,
abuse.
on this end, we'll go down to see why people start taking drugs. Why do people do drugs? That's the question. Why do
Okay.
people do
Yeah.
drugs? Yes. Okay. So many
Okay.
a times based on research, we've get to see why people take drugs. Probably as a first timer, these persons are trying to experiment drugs with their friends because they want to feel how the drugs is at the first timer. So trying to feel among their peers or in a equation when they find themselves, they saw people doing drugs. So say, wow, I love these feelings. I want to also be in these feelings. So they became experimenting of drugs. So while experimenting these drugs, these persons now become occasional smokers, in the sense that I don't smoke, but anytime there is party, I smoke. They are occasional smokers. So now, gradually, these people become addicted to drugs and they will become dependent of drugs. This is why people do drugs. On this end, sir, I want us
I'm
to
listening.
also look. We also want to look down and see types of drugs that is being abused in Nigeria today, because in Nigeria today, using of drugs is everyday practices, both female and male. So they engage in drug abuse. So now there are many drugs being abused in Nigeria, especially I'll mention but few. We have Colorado. This Colorado is a synthetic marijuana, which is being combined with a chemical to give a certain feelings to the brain. And the chemical combination which is being found in this Colorado is tetrahydrocannabinol acid base 9 with a formula
Be
THC.
calming down. Be
So
calming
now
down. Be calming down, my guy. Say it slowly, I beg, so that I can grab it. I can grab it. I want to grab what you said.
tetrahydrocannabinol acid base 9 with
Cannabino.
a
That's also
chemical
a cannabis. You say
yes,
it's synthetic
yes,
cannabis. Okay. Okay. Go
yes,
ahead.
the synthetic cannabis. So now, so this chemical which is being mixed to this Colorado will give it the feelings, because the Colorado is a chemical that is a weed on its own. It's a marijuana on its own, but they add chemical to it. So this chemical that they add to it makes it to be more stronger than the normal weed. You
That's
get?
bad.
And the effect of
Yeah.
this Colorado is very, very dangerous to the health, in the sense that the chemical which this Colorado contains is not okay to the human system. It's very dangerous to the human system, in the sense that when you take this Colorado, you have short of breath. You'll be feeling you'll be feeling your breath is loosened. You'll be feeling lost of breath. You will not have enough air going down your lungs. That is one. Secondly, the Colorado we go straight to the brain. That is, it will go straight to the brain, giving you paranoia and all that. So now we also have eyes. This eyes is also known as metamacbo or crystal meth. So this ice is a very dangerous drug which is killing youth today. And
Yes.
the way the youth are consuming this ice is unsafe practice, in the sense that most of the times you see some persons using the cover of biro, or they use a rubber straw to it. So now, sterilizing of the ice. This ice is highly chemicalized, in the sense that using rubber or using a cover of biro to do your eyes is very, very dangerous, because as you're taking it, the rubber on that very ice is heating, and as it's heating, is melting. So you're inhaling both rubber and the ice. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, sir.
I am. Yes,
So
sir.
already the rubber is very dangerous to human health already. So combined with the drug, that is a killer drug killing people today. So we also have heroin. So this heroin you see is one of the drugs which is being used by young youths in the society, in the sense that they use it by injecting. They use it by injecting. Most of the times, many of these young youths do not have access to clean needles. You get? So they decided
Yes.
to share needle in the bunks. So on the process of sharing these needles in the bunk, you see one or two persons will get affected with HIV/AIDS. Reasons because most of them do not know their HIV status in the bunk, because they are living I don't care life, because nobody is there to tell them this is the right practice and this is the right way. So now, if I have heroin and you have a syringe, and I'm on agro to use a heroin, I'll come and meet you that have a syringe. I don't care how many persons that have used that syringe to shoot. I also want to shoot. So I'll beg you for your needle, or you give me your needle. I'll pour the heroin that we share together. So now, most of the times, the practices where these people inject this heroin is very dangerous. Most of the time, some people use their vein, while some use their growth, while some is on their thigh. So now, most of the times, if they wrongly shoot this drug, they get problems. Most of the time, you see the vein begin to rotting, and when there is no proper care to health center, you see these people sometimes they cut off the hands. Some of them have one hand, while some persons they cut off their legs because why?
Sorry,
They've punctured their
sorry.
veins.
Sorry. I didn't get that part. I'm not aware of what you're saying now. Just say that part again. Not begin. Just the last line you said. Now you said if they puncture what their vein, what happens?
If their veins is being punctured and there is no proper
Mm,
care to health facility, you see that vein will
mm,
start getting rotten. It will be rotten because it is very open to any tetanus, any fungi, bacteria, and all that to go inside. Do you understand? Because the vein is open. So at that very point in time that the vein is open, is open to dust, dirty, and all that. You see the hand will start getting rotten, and peradventure they'll just finally cut off the hands. That is one
mm.
of the negative impacts of drugs. Most of them end up with amput hands, amput legs, and most of them it lead to death. Can you see, sir? So now
Yes.
I'll stretch up to say we also have a drug called Shaw, which is commonly used in my society where I come from. The society where I come from, you see, everybody wants to get high, all in the name of high. But at this point, this high now is killing the youth because they said the youth are the leaders of tomorrow. This Shaw is a
Mm,
combination of marijuana, Refnon,
yes.
hard drugs, like combination of different drugs. Like you bring a chocolate, like you buy your chocolate Milo, you bring your chocolate, you bring your marijuana, you bring Colorado, you now bring Refnol, Tramadol, you join them together, like you cook them together, like the way you're doing your chocolates. So you cook them together, you lick that one. That one is in the form of like a sweet. So immediately you put that stuff in your mouth, you've lost control. You'll be drowsiness, loss of memory, loss of appetite, you know? So all these drugs are killer drugs. So we also have happiness pills. They call it happiness pills like Molly. So it's like a pills. When these pills is commonly used here in Nigeria and in Africa. So this pills is very
Molly.
dangerous in the
You call
sense.
that Molly, eh?
Yes, Molly. They call it happiness
Okay.
pills. It has different designs on it. Some of them are coming with a skull of human being. Some of them will come with like a scissors, like a different designs. So now all these pills are killer pills which is being produced to reduce the strength of the youth and reduce their productivity in the society. We also have crack or banku. That's the street name. We will call it crack or you call it banku. So now this crack is very, very dangerous in the sense that the process whereby these youths are using this crack is very dangerous in the sense that many of them engage on dirty heat because they don't sterilize the stem, they don't cook the crack very well. All they know is they just want to get high. And excessive crack, when you're doing crack, you're damaging your physical appearance and even your mental appearance in the sense that it has damages to your brain and also your physical looks. Because when you
Ah,
engages in crack, you have this old look. You look like a criminal in the sense your face will be strong. You will not be able to eat. You lost weight. You have short breath, you know, loss of appetite, loss of memory, both physical and mental disorder in the sense that You'll be thinking somebody is coming to kill you today, and when nobody is coming to kill you. But then we also have Refnon, aka Blue Boy. So this Refnon is
Thank you, Mr. GT, for this. Thank you. Yeah, go on, Mr. Amadi. Sorry, go on, sir. Go on, sir.
this Refnon you see is a very dangerous drug in the sense that when you take this Refnon is a
Yeah,
psychoactive drug. When you take this Refnon, it works direct with the brain. You will slow, as in it will make you to be very slow. These things will be falling out of you. You'll be very weak. When somebody talks to you, you would like some person to be repeating himself because you'll be forget you're lost of memory lost.
is
Like
that dementia? Like dementia?
somebody will just tell you something now. You say, my brother, what did you just talk now? Because you don't know
Is
what
it
he's
like
saying.
dementia, Mr. Amadi? Is it like dementia? Is it called dementia? Abi?
Yes, when you lost your memory, you always remember things. So now we also have squishes. This
Hmm.
squishes is a combination of hard drugs, different kind of drugs like Refnon, weed, Colorado, and all sorts of illicit drugs like codeine. So all these very drugs are put together in a wine. So after cooking them, you sift them, you join them together. All these are drugs that is being combined. So now, what is the negative practice in these coaches? I'm saying, like when you join a painkiller drugs and uh, you now join something like a tramadol and you join refinol and you don't there's a farm which is meant for sleeping. You join all drugs together. This is different combination of different chemicals, different drug that is working for different illness or highness. So now, when these drugs now go into your body, after giving you the highness that you expected, they will now form another sickness in your body. Do you
That's
get what I'm
bad.
saying, sir?
That's very, very, very
Very,
bad.
very, very bad. So all these drugs that is being mentioned are drugs that is commonly abused in Nigeria, and they are mixed with chemicals to give a certain pleasure to the brain. And all this pleasure that we are saying is just for the time being. So after the pleasure, there is aftermath. So what is the aftermath after all this drug use? The aftermath of the drug use, I mentioned but few, physical and mental disorder. When you see somebody after using drug, he will almost go mad, or use drug which is not okay for his body system. And we also have loss of memory. By that word loss of memories, somebody that could not remember things. He doesn't remember anything somebody is telling him. Somebody could tell him
Hmm.
something now and he forget it at the next 5 minutes. So we also
Hmm.
have loss of appetite here. These persons after using all this drug, they will not be able to eat well. They will not be able to eat good food. They will not be able to eat well. Only they will drink water. So now, when you're using hard drugs and you're not eating well, that is a suicide movement. You want to kill yourself. So now, loss of weight. Many of these drug users, if you see them, if you're fat before, if you're very fat before and you're doing all these hard drugs, you see you'll be losing weight gradually.
So drug
Out.
abuse also
So
causes loss of
heart,
weight.
you know, normally normally based on medical, they say the heart beats 70 times in the normal heartbeat. There's some normal heart counts, the way the heart's supposed to beat, like 70 times in 5 minutes.
That's bad, eh? We lost him. Hello, Mr. Amadi.
When you're
Okay.
using these drugs, when you're using these drugs, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. It's just that your video is not clear. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. We can hear you. We've lost him again. I'm sorry, we've lost him. Please like this program and share this program. Sorry, I think the network is bad
So,
from your own ends.
hello.
Michael Gloria, thank you for joining
Hello.
in. Well done. Thank you for joining in. Let me just take this opportunity for the new subscribers.
Yeah.
For the new subscribers, if you're able to, okay, yeah, there's definitely giveaways we're doing every Fridays here on ZUMA-LEMA vlogs on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter account. So if you've subscribed, kindly send a screenshot to the admin. Admin make available a link and a number for them to send you their screenshots, and then you would do the needful. Okay, continue, Mr. Amadi. Thank you for coming back. Sorry about your network fluctuation. I don't know why. Wow,
Yeah.
first time
Thank you,
I'm
sir.
joining.
So
Udo
there'll be short of
Mirabel, thank you for
breath
joining. Dan
because
Gath
after using
Williamson,
all
thank you for joining. Continue, sir.
these drugs, I'll be short of breath. So when there is short of breath in somebody's body, so automatically this person is losing his life gradually, all in the name of flexing. And we also have sleepless nights or probably insomnia. So when you're using this drug and you're addicted to this drug, when it is night, you'll not be able to sleep because the brain already is used to this drug. So without giving this brain this drug, the brain will not relax and the bloodstream will not relax too because they are used to these hard drugs. Are you with me, sir? So now
Yes.
on this end, this drug use can also lead to lungs infections like cancer, and it can also lead to HIV/AIDS and other sexually transmitted disease. How can this drug use lead to HIV/AIDS and other transmitted disease? So now, on this end, after using drugs, your sex drive will be very high. Anytime you use these drugs I just mentioned, everything that could come to any person's mind after using these drugs is I want to have fun, I want to have sex. So now, when someone is high on these hard drugs and you see a girl that you're crushing on, and you don't know your own HIV status, and you don't know the girl's HIV status, and you decided I love you, and you sleep with this girl without using condom, you engage in unprotected sex. And when you indulge in unprotected sex, the outcome of this unprotected sex is what you and I is fighting against. It will be an and the use of drug has caused a big problem to the society, especially in my young especially in the lives of the young ones, both male and female. So what is the goals of this awareness? What is the goals of this awareness? Letting these drug users to know what is the goals why we are creating this awareness. We are creating this awareness to reduce the new infection of HIV/AIDS in Nigeria and in Africa as a whole among drug users. Because when the drug users do not have the vision, they don't have the message, then our aim and our goals is forfeited. So now, what is the vision of this awareness? What is the vision of this awareness? Telling these people the negative impact of drug use. At
Sorry,
the
Mr.
end of this awareness,
Amadi. Sorry to cut you, sir. I can see a few people. I can see a few people asking questions here. Mr. Udoka Mirabel, am I doing giveaway? This, please read what's on the pin. Read the pin comments to qualify. It shows you what to do to qualify. So I would suggest you look at what it states there, please. Let's follow, because we're having this conversation. If you're here for a giveaway, then there's a message that has been dropped on the pinned comment section. Okay. Thank you very much for joining, Udoka. Thank you very much for joining, Dan. Thank you everyone for joining. I'm most grateful. Go ahead, Mr. Amadi.
So the vision of this awareness to the drug users, the visions why we are taking this awareness to the drug users, and especially to my young youth, is to see a society where the vulnerable ones, both male and female, have access to quality health facility without bias as regards to human rights. They have the right to health facility. Be you a drug user, you have the right free.
I don't know what's happening to your network today, Mr. Madi. Your network isn't really helping matters tonight, and this is a very
Good
interesting
health.
program. Your network isn't helping matters, Mr.
They have.
Madi.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, but it keeps cutting. Continue. We can hear you now. Continue, sir.
So what I'm saying is, at the end of this awareness is to create, to put it in the minds of these young drug users that they have right. It is their human right. It is the fundamental human right to have access to health, not just health but good health, because it is said that health is wealth. So now, the mission of this awareness, the mission of this awareness to bongs, to tell drug users to create awareness and to promote healthcare development among drug users, where women and men will have right to public education.
Yes.
They have right to public
Yes.
education where they will be open. It's like they will have clear vision on this is how it is, this is how the society is, and this is how it's going. Having contact with stakeholders who are ready to pull the society together, who are ready to do their own job, who are ready to make everything work hand in hand. So now the objective of this research as a whole, going to bunks, telling the young youth that the use of this drug is very, very dangerous and very is a killer drug. I can use the word killer drugs. All these drugs abuse, all these drugs that we are consuming today are killer drugs. It kills faster than any other thing that we can think of. Most of the times, you see some persons lying down without waking up. They'll just sleep off without waking up. Reasons it's not because they didn't see them they are healthy. Some persons might see them they are very healthy, but within them the drug has eaten deeply inside them. It has damaged all the whole sensitive parts in their body, and they will not know. They will be walking around, I'm okay, but not knowing they are not okay. So now the objective is to increase and create more awareness on the right of citizens, like the vulnerable ones who are using drugs, to create a safe society, for them, where they can be able to access good health, because this drug use is a social problem, and for it to be a social problem we need collective actions to make it right. So now, how can we help these drug users? How can we help them?
Go ahead.
Because
Okay.
we how can we help these drug users? We can help these drug users by showing our own care, by putting our own contribution. So now, like I said before now in our earlier discussion last week, which I made
Yeah.
mentions of the five institution plus one, which is the legal system. So now, if the family show love, if the family should come together like the family, which they said the family is the bedrock of socialization, learning starts from the family. If there is good socialization from the family, if there is good upbringing from the family, nobody will engage in drug. The drug use in the society can be curtailed. So if the education should play their roles very, very well, the drug use will be curtailed. Because if you could see, like couple of months, the students are sitting at home without going back to school. They are on ASU strike. So most of these students who are schooling in the universities, and they brought them home to come and sit down. Most of them will not have something doing, because all their life they are in school, and you not brought them back home. Probably they are free and they have space. They will they will see friends, they will interact with new friends, and they'll make new friends, they'll make different friends in the society because their mother will always be at home. And these people will go outside to interact. Because interaction, when one or two persons interact, either you learn positive or negative vibes from that person. So now these persons could engage in drug because they're not doing anything. So now if the education should do their part very, very well, play their roles, everywhere will be good. We'll live a drug-free society. So now
Yes.
I see stress with the economic because most of the times when I went to the streets of Ibadan during my interview, most of the young youths that I've interviewed so far, when you ask them, what is the aim? What is the reason why you engage in drug? These persons will tell you, yes, because I don't have job. When I don't have job and when I'm angry, the next thing I'll do is just pick up a drug and get high so I'll be fine. And I said, that is not right. When you don't have a job, yes, you don't have a job, but using drug as the next option is a bad one
It's not an
because
option. Yes, it's not an
it's not
option.
it's not
Using
a
drug
it's
as
not
a
an option.
remedy.
Job because you don't have a job. It's not an option. It's a bad one.
We're finishing in 20 minutes, sir. So use 5 minutes to round up so we can ask our questions. We have a couple of people who want to ask questions here. Thank you, Mr.
So
GT, still
now,
here with us.
so now when
We
the
have only 10.
when the economic is strong, and everybody is doing their job, everybody will be engaged. Policies are
Mohammed
very strong.
Sani.
When the government policies are there to protect and
Ray,
serve the
I
whole
did
masses.
here. Sorry, my guy. Who is this? I appreciate you for your we together. Mohammed Sani. Thank you, Mohammed Sani. Say, Ray, I did here. Wow. Okay, we'll talk after. I'm trying to get who is Mohammed Sani. Sorry. All right, after the show, then you can call me. I'll give you my number. Who is Mohammed Sani? Sorry. For you to call Ray, that is apparently you know me very well. So that's good. We are together. Thank you, Mohammed Sani, for joining the show. Thank you very much. Mr. Ajite said, Humphrey Amadi, I appreciate you for your explanation so far. Exactly. You are really hitting. That's why you've said a lot. So we want to ask questions if you know. So if you can round up, we've gotten the point. You have more to say, I know. We're going to cut this show into different, possibly we've been include another day of the week apart from Friday. Probably on Saturday or Sunday, we have to do another show regards to this. Yes, the link below. Thank you very much, Mr. Admin. You're doing a fantastic job here tonight. Thank you, Mr. GT2. Thank you, everyone. Wow. Okay. We have a few persons. I like what I see. Oh, thank you very much. Mohammed Sani, I wish Mohammed Sani, I will start looking for your name now. Please, Mohammed Sani, add me up on Facebook. Call me after this show, please. Or drop me a message after the show. Mohammed Sani, I like what I see. This must be because Mohammed must be from the north, and I was raised in the northern part of Nigeria. So apparently he's someone who knows me very, very well. Thank you very much for joining me. You see, this world is a small world. Drug abuse is terrible. It's done a lot of evil. This night, we have been discussing about drug abuse. And there is no how we can really say everything. Cynthia Adu, thank you for joining. Please, Mr. Admin, remember to drop the link for them. For those who want the giveaway for this night, I would want a giveaway if I'm on a show on a serious note. So it's free. The giveaway is free. All you have to do is subscribe to our channel, like our programs, follow us, and then drop your comments. Now send your screenshot that you've confirmed that you've subscribed. Send a screenshot or it's like a screenshot evidence to admin. Mr. Admin, do the needful, drop that link down here, and then I would they'll send their messages to you. So you send everything to the admin. Admin is going to credit you. There's no scamming here. You send it and you're being credited. Thank you, Babalola Olaronke. Thank you. Sorry, Mr. Ahmad. Let me appreciate these new subscribers that have just joined in. Thank you, Babalola Olaronke. Sorry. Thank you, Mr. Lady Cynthia Adu. Mohammed Sani, Nago de Sose, Maraba, Alejaza Maninka, Zaki Zerkindaji, Kurunguma and Kifi. Pardon me to speak in Hausa language today. Muna no verse. Pasi Boma now speak Igbo for him. Pasi Yoruba, I'll speak Yoruba for him. Muna no verse. Me na Wazobia. Thank you very, very much. Okay, let me post this here now so that for most of us who want to give away. Yeah, that's it. All right, Mr. Madi, in 10 minutes, round off. So I have questions. I have my paper here. I've got questions to ask you, please. So for you to qualify, it's the pin is been pinned on my thingy here. It's pinned here now. So follow, please. Thank you very much. Okay, go ahead. And if you want to join the live show, please let me leave this thing here, the link. If you want to join the live show, you want to ask a question, I'll drop the link here for you. But if you don't want to join the live show and you want to call directly, let us know so we can drop the number to call in on the live show. So Control V, that's it.
In a nutshell.
Okay.
In a nutshell, what I'm saying is, in a nutshell, that the drug abuse is a social problem, and being it a social problem, we all needed to put hands together, not just one person, not just saying the government policy is not working and the church is not working, the family will not do my job. No. Family doing their job, the education doing their job, the religion doing their job, the politics and the economy this body join together, do their job, the society will move fine. The society will get.
Sorry, guys. I think we've lost Amadi again. I'm sorry it's not from here because I'm literally talking. I think this should be with the network from where he is at the moment. It's from the network where he's calling from at the moment. Anyways, while we wait for Amadi to join back in, I want to really appreciate everyone for taking their time out to be on this live show tonight. Please do not forget to leave without your package. There's cash and airtime top-up giveaways tonight. Every Fridays, we do our giveaway here. All you need to do is to like, share, comment, and subscribe to our program. Okay, Amadi's coming from a different route now. Okay, that's okay.
So I sincerely apologize for my network. Yeah, I'm sincerely apologizing for my network this very evening. The weather is not too clear.
Yeah, I'm trying to take you off. So what the other one, you have it? Okay, it's fine. Go ahead.
So what I'm saying is, this is how the society works. The society works like the human body. So we have 5 sensitive parts of the human body. We have the eye, we have the nose, we have the mouth, we have the tongue, and we have the ear, which is complete. So now, if one of these parts is affected, automatically the whole body will not function if one is having problem. So all the sensitive parts has to work hand in hand. Hand in hand. Is that about teamwork?
Cyrus, thank you for joining, Cyrus. Continue, sir. Continue. I'm just saying. Welcome, Cyrus, for joining in.
I'm with you, sir. There must be a teamwork between all these 5 social institutions for the society to work fine, and for the youth to come out of drugs. We must put our heads together, not leaving it to one sector. We have to put it together, to do the sensitization together, to tell the youth that there is need to live a free drug society and to have a good health, to be useful to themselves, to society, and to the whole world. Am I okay, sir?
Yes, you are very well, very well. Now, if you have any question, queries, or you don't agree with anything, Emeka Olisakwe, thank you for joining. These are new subscribers who thank you for joining. Thank you very, very, very much for joining. I must appreciate you guys. You missed out a bit, but thank you, and it's better late than never. Okay, let me drop this here. For the giveaway, it's still on. Okay. If you want to call directly, I think my WhatsApp number is there now. Amadi, you're a great man. I really appreciate you for this opportunity to be here. You know, this life,
Thank you.
yeah. This life is not as everyone says it. Thank you, Oga Waziris. Waziri of Kano, Galadiman Kano, Nage Sheka, Oga Cyrus, Emeka Olisakwe, Ndewo, Anumekele Gisa. Let me see. We have that tribe. Love it. I'm getting more knowledge about drug abuse, Mr. Raymond. I thank you for anchoring this program. Love it. Amaka wine, your man. Ndewo. Onye wine bagume. I will speak in whatever language you come from. I will speak in your language when you come on this platform. I will try to be a true Nigerian. I just subscribed. Okay. There's something there that was said. Contact this. Okay, let me drop. Sorry, Mr. Amadi. You know, some of them are new on this platform. They don't know how the system works. So let's help each other. You know, I just subscribed. Thank you very much for subscribing. I'm gonna drop. Mr. Admin, can you help your brother here? Okay, let me just this one. I think that's it. There's a pinned comment. It says to qualify for the giveaway, search for ZUMA-LEMA vlog on YouTube and subscribe. Follow us on TikTok, follow us on Twitter, follow us on Facebook, follow us on Telegram, and inbox the admin your screenshot with your number. The airtime giveaway is WhatsApp only. The number is on the screen there. So thank you very much. If you have a question, before I say ask my questions, if you have a question, what of Idoma? Ochi Idoma. Michael Gloria, are you Idoma? Okay. Ochi Idoma, is it Aine? How do they say that? Amadi, help me. Is it Aine? Help me out now. You are talking as if you are tired. Are you tired already, Oga Amadi? Help me out. Let me speak in Idoma. Give me expo. You know, in the school when I was writing exam in those, I won't lie you. That time when the power will not help, I have to look for.
And then can you hear me, sir?
Sorry. Sorry, my viewers. Some people are Aina. Michael, let me put your Aina. Welcome, Michael, Gwari, Gloria. I mean, Okay, guys. If you know you've subscribed, just send your needful. Admin, don't worry, sir. Don't worry, sir. Sorry, guys, for the mix of everything. There's a mix up somewhere, but I'm trying to sort it out. Don't worry. Okay, guys. I want one other person. Do you have anybody from Kanuri? Do you have Kanuri, Fulani? Do you have Ijo? Do you have Kalabari people here? Don't have Kalabari people here? Okay, sorry guys, there's just a little network fluctuation on the background. Okay, Mr. Michael I don't know if it's Mr. now because I can see Gloria in your name and I can see Michael. So to whom it may concern, my little research on this. Okay, somebody wants to ask a question here. Sorry if this is quite too lengthy. Wow, it's quite lengthy though. It says, my little research on this topic. Cynthia Adu says it's from Ghana. Priscilla Michael, thank you for joining. I don't even know how to greet in Ghana. I'm sorry. Welcome. If you know how to greet, if you know how you would want me to welcome you in Ghana, just leave it in the description box there under the comment section. so I can paste it so that everyone can welcome you in a Ghanaian language. Thank you, Cynthia, for joining. You're a very wonderful person. Priscilla Michael, another Michael in the house. Thank you very much. Aya Gloria Michael, thank you. Now, Jita is asking a question or is making a comment here. He said, my little research on this topic, drugs are commonly used by everybody, whether young or old. Drugs are not only useful for human beings, they are also useful for animals for good health. I agree with you on that because my dad is a veterinary doctor. So yes, drugs are not only useful for human beings. I've said that before. Human beings give drugs to their animals when they discover they are not healthy. Drug is an effective substance in the life of many living things to cure sicknesses and to make the life healthy. It is true that drugs are used for beneficent and therapeutic. Sorry, man, who bite my tongue. Therapeutic purposes. Effective substances for good health, but you didn't complete it means you've finished all the needful there. Okay. Okay, I think we have a Freaky Friday winner already. Wow, we have a Freaky winner already. My admin just contacted me. We have a winner. So far, so good. So far, so good. 4 people, 6 persons have received. 6 persons. So 4 more people to receive. Then there's 1 lucky winner already for the Freaky Friday who has taken a cash prize. So we have 1 lucky winner and 6 other winners, so consolation prizes of our airtime. So it's a fantastic evening, to be honest. So far, good, so good. So 4 more winners. We are not done until we have all the 10 people complete. So we have 6 people given already. We have 4 at waiting, and then we have 1 Freaky Friday winner who just won the cash prize. So please kindly join in. Mr. Admin, you're doing a fantastic job and I appreciate you for that. Thank you so much. You guys are wonderful. See, my crews are just doing me, even when my network goes down, they are there to help me to do all the connections. Mr. Humphrey was here with us last week. Please, can you just drop thank you? Just show Mr. Humphrey some love. It's not easy. Most people have been victims of drug abuse and will never come out to speak. Please, let's show appreciation to Mr. Humphrey tonight. At least before we start asking questions, for a job well done, let's say thank you. Thank you very much. Bank 6 is now following you. Thank you, Miss Oga. That's Sisi. Okay, that's Cynthia. Wow, Cynthia Adu. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Most of my subscribers, I have a very big surprise for you all on Sunday. At the end of this program, remind me, I have a surprise. Sunday back, there's gonna be something we've never done live on Sunday, but this Sunday is gonna be fantastic. Thank you for joining this program. Sunday is gonna be fantastic. So if you're missing out, it's up to you. I'll tell you how to get into this. All right, I just subscribed. Priscilla Michael, just send all your details to the admin. If you don't receive yours, you will definitely receive them. 6 people are confirmed receiving so far. I don't know why they've not made it known here. I don't want to start dropping people's screenshots over here. From Nigeria, Lagos. Priscilla from Nigeria, Lagos. So, Eku Ibadun. How enjoyment? Hello, Ekushe. That's like Eku now. It's night now in Lagos, I suppose. What time is it now? This is 11 after 11. Eku Eleo, Omodada, Priscilla, Eshegon. Welcome, Ekabo. Abi, Amadi, I not try.
Try.
All right. Yes, it's an interactive session. So, for every one of us who are joining this program, this is ZUMA-LEMA Vlogs, where every moment is a fresh beginning. Please have an opportunity to share your stories with us. Tell us what you've experienced. This platform is majorly how we can change Nigeria as a society. Nigeria is suffering. We are Nigerians. I'm Igbo. Okay. You're an Igbo woman. Let me start speaking Igbo small. Gloria, how come you're a Freaky Friday winner and you didn't want to tell us here? Gloria, is not fair. Hold on, sir. Gloria Michael, the Doma, Ochi Doma, Dokwase, where are you? Come on, show your face. Gloria Michael. You know, you are the Freaky Friday winner. You didn't even come out. They look like we're scamming people here. Oh. Michael Gloria, are you gone? Just 1 second. Michael Gloria, Dokwase, come on. Priscilla, you say you're an Igbo woman. Okay, let me greet you. Wanyoma, Ibiala, Ndewo, Anemekelegi, Priscilla Michael. ZUMA-LEMA Segi, Ndewo. At least I tried for that one. At least you know I'm a true Nigerian. I will speak Yoruba, I will speak Hausa, and I will speak Igbo. All right. I think we've lost Mr. I don't know why Gloria is not here. She ran away. You just took our. You came for the first time today. You won and you just vanished. You don't worry. I'll come for you, Gloria. You came to our page today. You got the winners cash prize today, and you vanished. You didn't even give not even a thank you. Come on, that's not right. That's not right. You should learn to appreciate the kind gestures, please. I know it's little, but it's still something. Okay. Thank you very much. For many of us who are out there. This is ZUMA-LEMA Vlogs, and our mission and goal, wherever you find yourself, make it a duty call to touch the life of someone, touch the impact into someone's life. Nigeria is suffering. Nigeria is going through a lot of hardship. But how can we put an end to it? When you and I begin to stand up against what's bad and stand for what's right, we have no choice than to make things work out. Akwaba. Cynthia do Akwaba. Okay, I remember. I used to have my friend Charlie Akwaba. Okay, I'll put it there. Welcome. Please, for those who are yet to receive their giveaway prizes, go ahead and contact send your messages to the admin. So what I want to really talk about tonight, we're rounding up now. We have only 5 minutes for us to round up. If you have a question, we're talking about drug abuse and its effects on our society. Mr. Amadi Humphrey has been behind the microphone and has educated a few persons, including me and a few of you out there, in regards to drug abuse and its effect. I have one question to ask you, sir. What's the best way? This might be very strong. If you can't answer, I don't say you know if you answer Ramu, because I don't want any politician to come after you. Now politics within, I'm gonna go spoil market for them. How can we create modalities to end drug use, drug supply? Because if there's no supply of drugs, that's gonna be difficult though. But let me just ask, we've lost him again. If you know how we can cut short the supply of drugs inflow into Africa, especially we have a lot of our politicians, our rich men. When I mean rich men, men who are men of creme de la creme, men of timber and caliber. My WhatsApp number. Okay, let me drop my WhatsApp number. Mr. Admin, are you there? Mr. Admin will drop my WhatsApp number. Please drop that message so I can paste it on the section so that Cynthia Adu from Ghana, this is the first time someone from Ghana is calling, so it will be an opportunity to speak to a Ghanaian on our show tonight. We've spoken to people from the US. Last week, Tabitha called in from New York in the UK, in the US, I mean. Oh, okay, thank you. I thought you ran away. Gloria, I thought you ran away. I fear. I wanted you to say thank you, Idoma. I wanted to learn. I will start having other courses now, like Idoma class, TV class, Ishekiri class, Ijo class. So if I have people like you, I will be paying for the class. It's not free. Me, I don't like free gifts. I will pay for the services. So please, people should be teaching me the language so I can be able to communicate. So like if Idoma people come tomorrow, I can now say, I will not come and start asking you. I didn't run away. Good to see you. You know, you're new here. We always want people. Yes, Michael Gloria. Hey, that's it. That's how we start. That's how we roll. Please, admin, drop my number on the platform so that Cynthia Adu can ring it, please. my WhatsApp number. Thank you very much. People are already winning now. Please, I beg. I want everybody to get something. At least we still have more giveaways to do. Please, I want you guys to get something before we go. It's very important. It's just a way of showing love. After education, you still get something. After education, you still get inspiration. Abi, this inspiration now is not on highness, so because we're against highness on our platform. It will be difficult to stop. It will be difficult to stop drug distribution. Yes. Oh God, admin. Okay, wait. Sorry. Let me paste this myself. Sorry about this, but I think there's network fluctuation from my admin end. Let me put this up for Cynthia Adu. Okay, that's it. Look at the pin section. I think it's there now. To join the live feed, please click on the link below. I'm going to drop the link now, or you call my number. Anyone, either you click on this link or follow my number. I'll drop the link out there. Thank you very much. Oh God, sorry about your network today. Please, people should bear with my admin officer today. His network has been dancing at TV and Kukere all night. Is that not Ibira? Ibira used to say une nyase. I think Ibira people say nyase. Une. Sorry, my people, I've entered the interactive session. Okay. I asked a question before. If you can click on this link now that I've dropped, Adu, please, Miss Cynthia Adu, I've clicked the link there, but the number is still there. You can copy the number. If you're calling from outside UK, please put the +44 before the number 7, please, +44 before the 7. If you're calling from UK, thank you. Outside UK, thank you very much. Now, my biggest question is this, sir. Drugs poor people don't ship drugs into country, right, Mr.
Sure.
Amadi?
I'm here with you, sir.
You work with law enforcement agency in Nigeria, so you should know this very well. I want to ask this question, sir. There was a situation where Abba Kyari, DSP Abba Kyari is behind bars now. At least he's begging for where to hide now in the SSS department. That they want to kill him in the prison, in Kuje prison. Mr. Super Cop is now begging for them to take him out of Kuje prison. Are you with us, Mr. Amadi? And he wants to be secluded in SSS office. Good. Now, people like that man who was arrested on the charges, allegedly on the charges of drug trafficking, drug usage and trafficking, not usage, because he was involved, and this like Chamadol and many other stuff, yeah? Oh, thank you very much, Cynthia. Okay, you asking for my number. Oh, I thought you wanted to ring in on the show. Okay, you send all this you sent to me now to admin. Yeah, let me paste it so that you see to qualify. I'm sorry. Send this now to admin's number is in Nigeria. So it's a Nigerian number. My admin's number is a Nigerian number. So kindly do the needful. My admin's number is a Nigerian number, okay? Oh, thank you very much. Some people are just too wonderful. Please, okay, thank you, and Cynthia Adu. Thank you very much. If you want to call, call in on the show, Cynthia? Do you want me to add? Let me ask her. Do you want to call in on the show? Because many people want to ask questions. Mr. Jite, our number one and champion of this platform today. We are missing people like Prince Henry. Our amiable brother, Smart Udosian, was banned on Facebook, so he can't come online today. Sorry about he's watching. He's dropping his messages in the background. So that's fantastic. Okay, we're talking about drug abuses today and its effect on our society. We are rounding off in 15 minutes this time, and by exactly 2 hours we're done with the show. I'm not exceeding that because I put the time already on. Sir, how can we put an end to all this trafficking of drugs, considering these big men? Because all these drugs, me as a poor man in Nigeria, then I can't afford to buy container. As they buy container. I don't know even how they even ship it. Let me just pretend that it's container they're carrying up and down. So how do you ship this in and out of the country without being caught? And how can you stop this? What modalities can be put in place to checkmate all this crime scene? Because Oga, they do am. They say Oba yam. You say if Oba goat chop Oba yam, now Oba still get am, abi?
Sure.
Nga kuyan sarki ya ci abincin sarki, ai duka na sarki ne ko, according to Hausa people. Please, I want your suggestion. Do you want to call in, Mr.? Let me call in. Mr. Cyrus says I should call him in. Okay, Cyrus, please let me call in. People who can answer can answer. I'm with you, sir. Go ahead with your answers.
Okay. Thank you for having me back. So on this end, I want to make a quick correction here. We, you know, I made mention of stakeholders, engagement with stakeholders with different sectors. You see, I I was trained on harm reductionist, like reducing harms in the society via drug usage. Like
Yes.
we don't work directly with the drug enforcement agency, but we partner with them. We make recognitions that this drug enforcement agency know our activities in the society. That
Okay.
our activities is to reduce the widespread of HIV/AIDS among the drug users. Because every diseases that is coming in any country today or even tomorrow in the future, the first persons these diseases will attack are the vulnerable ones. Which people are these vulnerable ones? We're talking about the drug users, be it a female or a male, be it young and old. Because most of the times, like in my last discussions for last week, I said both young people and old people engages in drug abuse, not just the young
Yes.
ones do drug. So every
Yes.
person's do drug. So now, how can we control this drug abuse in the society? I made mention last in my discussions last week. I said the government policies. I keep on stressing the government policies in the sense that you and I know the poor man on the street do not have access to these hard drugs. It's only when these rich men go get it and these persons will have it. So now what am I saying?
Yes.
When
I
there's a
agree
good
with you on that.
government policy when there's a good government policy on the drug use, when there's a good government policy on that very drug use, the distribution of this drug use will reduce from the level of 100 to level of 30% because there is a strong rules on it. I made the example of using the jail as an example. Those days when I was serving, I used to have this friend Shaibu Mohammed. We went for a
Go
strolling
ahead.
because went for strolling to Niger using the Congolom axis. So when we get to the border and we cross to the border, I will first ask, what is the norms? What is the norms and regulations here? What is the rules and regulations here? What is the accepted behavior here? So a guy now told us, he said, if you're caught with Indian hemp in this very place, you're going for 12 months reminder. Be your father a
Where is
senator
that?
or
In
be your
Niger or Chad? Is that
in
Niger or Chad,
in
sir?
Niger, sir. That is Congilum precisely. Because when I was serving, we used the Castina Aziz, we use Castina Aziz through Congilum, the border side. So when we get to Congilum, they was telling us that when you are caught using India hemp, you're going for 12 months remand. Be you a son of a senator or be you a son of a president, you must go for that remand. You see, they've instilled fears in the people who is taking it and in the people who is even selling it. There is these rules they must follow. So you see, the consumption of that very India hemp in Niger for the period that I've stayed was on control side. So if government could bring up a very good policy against the drug use, I'm telling you, sir, the drug use that is going on between the young age presently in Nigeria will reduce to the last minimum because already the government interventions is there already. Do I answer your question,
Okay.
sir?
Yes. So what you're saying is if they instill fear, like change the laws that govern our bodies, like having the enact laws that could help put an end, for instance, prison judgments, judicial arm of government work hand in hand with the executives and the legislative. Yeah, the legislative enacts the laws, the executive backs them up, then the judiciary arm of government supports them by enhancing. Sorry, let me drop this. By convicting these people that are involved. For instance, let's take this now. The arm of government, we have the executive, we have the judiciary, and then we have the legislative. Yeah. Now, if these three can come together, what you're trying to say is, all right, we're going to pass a bill to put an end or reduce drug use and abuse in Nigeria. Now, you pass a bill, the executive confirms, the legislative confirms, and judiciary, you understand, do the needful. Once you are caught using, buying, selling of these drugs, you are being tried before a jury and then sentenced to your crime. Okay, that makes more sense. It's like in the UK here. Let me give an example. You've said something. Let me cite an example. Here in the UK, we have people who use drugs. Yes, you can't say they don't use drugs here. There's no part in the world they don't use drugs except maybe in hell. I don't know. Waziri said something. Cyrus Waziri said, sorry guys. It's hard to cut the supply of drugs to Africa because majority of these drugs has been abused. They are made for medical purposes. Cutting the supply due to abuse of it won't go well for the patients if needed. I want to agree with you, sir. Like Refnol, people abuse Refnol and they are very, very medicinal. Priscilla Michael haven't received your giveaway. Could be network, please. Those who received didn't come and say they received. Then those who didn't receive are now saying they didn't receive. This is where see our Nigerian matter. The rest who have received, though, I've confirmed now that 8 people have received. Now, only one person. It's like the story, the biblical story we heard about the 10 lepers and the story of the Savior Jesus Christ. Yeah, 10 people, 10 lepers were healed. Only one person came back to say thank you. Now, 8 people have received the giveaway today. Only one person has come. I didn't have to call her and say you are the winner of the Freaky Friday. Thank God she came back and agreed that she won something. And she's her first time here. Some of you have received, I didn't say you received now. It looks like we are scamming people on this platform. We have been doing this like since when did we start this program? Since March. We've done it in March, we've done it in April, we are now in May. So we are not like scamming anyone yet. My sister Priscilla Michael, if you haven't received anything, it could be the network. After the show, admin will do the needful, okay? Don't worry, it's easy. We do every 20 minutes, every 10 minutes, we credit people's account. We don't just credit you the moment you subscribe. We credit you 10 minutes, 20 minutes, at least you're watching the program. Yeah, we see your activities. We credit you based on, and we have people who have been on the show who know we don't mess about here. If there's anyone who, I've got numbers of people who have been credited and evidences. If you want me to be putting up your screenshots on the timeline, that's perfectly fine by me. I don't mind. But I'm doing this because of privacy, right to your privacy. I can't be dropping up account details on social medias and your numbers up everywhere, okay? Who is the admin? Okay, admin is there. You said, okay, the person you sent your details to is actually the admin. Priscilla, you vex, so Ibo Quenu. I love this Priscilla Michael's move. Honestly, you should go and join these politicians. Priscilla, you are a great person. Thank you very much. Anyways, sorry about the delay in your giveaway. Okay, you will get it definitely. If you don't, my number is there. Contact me directly. I'll make sure you get your giveaway. Okay. The lady from Ghana who hasn't received yours, will sort out how we're going to send you yours. Okay, how do I send my account? Oh my God. Why don't you chat Priscilla Michael? Sorry. We can't disclose your account details on this platform. I'm sorry. Send it to the admin. Let me put this on. It's your first time. I'm sorry. I didn't educate us on how we do it. Let me send this to qualify, yeah? Do this, do that, and send to this. Please read what's on the description label, please, Biko. One name wine. Because go ahead in a description label. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate you. You know, women leader Margaret Thatcher of ZUMA-LEMA. They will. Okay, don't know if I have received. My Airtel line is off. Okay, when you turn it on, sir, Mr. Cyrus Waziri, you'll find out. For those who want to send your account details, I'm begging you in God's name, do not paste them on this platform. I will delete it. Send it directly to the admin because we don't want anyone tomorrow said your account was being defrauded and it was through ZUMA-LEMA. I'm pleading now. The Ghana lady who can't receive money because we're paying, making them in Nairas, after the show, we'll sort your own for you in CDs, okay? Everyone, if you're calling even from Mozambique, from Addis Ababa, Kenya, wherever, we'll sort you out. Mr. Admin, tell her that the host will definitely sort, the Ghanaian lady will sort her own giveaway out, okay? For those who are outside Nigeria, let them just reach out to get their names down and their contacts and how they intend to receive the money. They should let you know. Then we'll speak. Yeah, Mr. Admin, thank you very much for your response. Madam Priscilla, please send the message to... Okay. Thank you, Madam Priscilla. Thank you for your donation. Please do. The reason why we don't want people to drop their account details on our platform is most people might be here to watch and not comment. Any move we make, they are very, very observant. You drop your account details. I don't know how they do it, but it's fraudulent when you get people's details and start doing stuff. I know they can't do shit, but we will not give room for the devil to prevail. Okay. Thank you very much, everyone. And we're back to what we're saying. Okay. Mr. Amadi, a lot is going on in the society. You said if we can create a room where modalities are being made, it will put an end to all these problems. So, me, I don't believe that all these big men at powers can put an end. That is the reason why I, with you guys, have come in hand. Thank you, Mr. Cyrus. If you don't see yours, please contact me directly, sir. Thank you very much, Mr. Cyrus Waziri. Whoever doesn't see his giveaway, please contact me directly. It could be network problems, okay? And if you've seen yours and don't come out to talk, no wahala. That means you have seen. Because if you didn't see, let's be honest to ourselves, guys. If you didn't see anything in your account, at least you will come and ask. But the moment you've seen and didn't talk, that means you've received. Because if you didn't have received, if you hadn't received, you don't have come up here and said you didn't receive all. So that's perfectly fine. Done and dusted with that now. I believe in one thing: education, sensitization, and information are three key factors: education, information, and sensitization. Are three key factors that can change, help, and put an end to all this whole dramas going on. And how can this happen? First and foremost, you educate people about the challenges like you're doing now. You educate people about this whole drug abuse, everything that surrounds it. Then make the information eligible, something they can read, see, feel, touch. Some people cannot read, they're not educated, but the information can be passed across. And I'm going to show an instance now. This leads us to what Mr. Amadi Humphrey was able to help us to do a couple of days. We're still working on a lot, you know, guys. Please, you guys should. We're very small blog. We're still we're trying to put things together. Amadi, that's you. It's not very dark. It's not very bright, but I'm going to... Sorry, let me get my little stand. It's a long day, guys. I really appreciate all of you for being on this show tonight. Me, I can't lie. It's not easy. Hours and hours and hours. It's not easy for you guys. Let me show you. See this one first and foremost.
Sorry, just calm down.
You're not breathing well.
You can't.
You're not breathing well.
Can you see that?
Let's give the message. Let's take it.
That's effect of drug. That one is, look at, he's on a life support machine. Let me see if I can turn this aside a bit. I don't know. My ring is not giving helping matters. Sorry, guys. Now, he's on a life support machine, okay? Now, this is one of our multi-talented guys who, look at this. It's unfortunate. Ogamadi. It's unfortunate too. We'll do a video and send across. Use the other one. Okay. I don't know. I don't know if you can see it from your own end. I think my light is bright on this. Let me turn off my ring lights, guys, please. Permit me to. Maybe if it's too dark, you let me know. Let me turn off my ring lights first. Can you see me clearly still? I think you can. Are you able to see me?
Yes, I'm here.
What I'm saying, can you see me? This is Nigeria. This is Ibadan. Yeah.
Yeah, good evening. On behalf of ZUMA-LEMA Vlogs, I'm on the street of Ibadan trying to check my brothers at the bank to see how they're faring, to tell them about the drug use and dangerous effects of drug use. So on this end, I'm on the street trying to go to the bank to interview one or two persons to let them know the good message from ZUMA-LEMA Vlogs.
Thank you, sir.
Using drug is totally not acceptable in the society because it's very dangerous to the health and it kills.
Thank you very much. We're still on it.
Yeah, well done, sir. Yeah, good evening. On this end, on behalf of ZUMA-LEMA Vlogs, I want to know your name, sir. Okay, Mr. Quadri, I don't come back again. You know, say I've been a friend for this place. So I want to take an interview again. I want to know, Shay, you don't reduce the level of your smoke, sir.
When I don't vex. Amadi say, Shay, when I don't reduce the level of your smoke. Sorry, guys. Whether it's cold, I should have worn my jacket before even coming out here. I'll take that again, guys. This is the last side of the show.
Know your name, sir. Okay, Mr. Quadri.
Mr. Great Man, I will call you after the show, sir.
So I want to
I'll call you after the show, Mr. Great Man. I'm so sorry. Mr. Great has been calling since morning. Sorry, Mr. Great Man. I'm calling you after the show, please. Please, I'll call you after the show, sir. Thank you very much. You're indeed a great man. So this is our brother, friend, and the unit leader for ZUMA-LEMA in Ibadan. He's handling the sensitization program in Ibadan Wings, yeah? And he was the one who went last week to go and help us get videos of people that was happening in the daylight, where people living with drugs, HIV and AIDS, people living with depression and the rest. And he wait for enlightenment. All right, thank you, sir. You're very much welcome, Mr. Greatman. Thank you for joining the show. Please like, share, and subscribe, which I know you've done. Just share, at least let your friends come up. For those who didn't join from the onset, you can go back to watch it. So, Mr. Amadi Humphrey has been taking upon himself, on behalf of ZUMA-LEMA, to go from different creeks to creeks, to go and speak to people about drug use and the effects on our society. For those of you who can appreciate Amadi, please just drop a message thanking him for his kind gestures. He's done noble. I'm in the UK here. I'm not in Ibadan to do this. He did all this by himself. Some videos, we did some short videos that are on our platform. Find time to do, and then God will help us. Thank you very much, Amadi. Let me continue.
On behalf of ZUMA-LEMA Vlogs, I want to know your name, sir. Okay, Mr. Quadri, I don't come back again. You know, say I've been a friend for this place. So I want to take an interview again. I want to know, Shay, you don't reduce the level of your smoke, sir.
Wow, he said thank God for my life.
Okay, Mr. Quadri, I want to know whether you still smoke eyes again. Okay, nice one. If I get it correctly, say you need to smoke eyes again. Yeah, nice one. I did very happy to know say you need to smoke them again because
like, and share.
And it's it's a killer drug. Ice, Colorado, phenanoid, heroin, all is a very killer drug and it's very dangerous. Do you understand, sir? So on this end, sir, Mr. Quadri, I'm very, very happy that you reduced smoking. So on this end, I'll get back to you, sir. Nice one. So on this answer, I'll get back to you. On behalf of ZUMA-LEMA vlogs, I say make I stick on me tonight again. We do small togetherness with now. We for still tell and say we got that day, and the level of the drug intake should be reduced, sir. Okay.
You are a great man, Mr. Amadi. I love you so much, brother. You are good. You are good. You are good. You are good. Okay, I think I have one more here.
Yeah. Still.
Okay, let's watch this.
Interview on the street of Ibadan. ZUMA-LEMA vlogs. On this end, trying to interview one or two persons to know how they feel when they use drug. And on this end, I have a brother with me. Please, sir, may I know your name, sir? Mr. Olamide, please, may I know the kind of drug you are into, sir? Colorado. Aside from Colorado, you get another drug you take, okay? Eyes. I beg, I want to know what you feel whenever you go take Colorado.
And people that they hear, and people they use the drugs with this.
Eyes, how you feel after you don't take them? So after you don't take eyes now, how you feel? They feel okay. I mean, you get what they do from it. They feel okay. I want to know what they make you the vest. What they make you the eyes? I be you the vest. I be you the reason something. I be you the happy when you take eyes. I be when you want to go take eyes. What you take eyes? No job. You know, when you stick, you don't get job. Now you guys. Wow. So on this answer, I want to know whether you get another work which Sabi do. You get work for hand where you don't learn. Wait till the work, okay? Bricklayer. Wow. Nice one. So now you could be our architecture bricklayer. We will build house for us. No wala. Okay, on this very end, sir. If you see person if he help you, sir, if he tell you say, my brother, come out of this drug use. I know I made they use drug again. I won't keep you very busy. Say you feel they very busy. Okay. On this end, on behalf of ZUMA-LEMA vlogs, I want to tell you say the drug what they use, you know they help us in the sense that the drug they kill our veins, they kill our lungs, they kill our hearts, and they even destroy many better things with the function well for our body. So it will make us know they feel very okay in the sense that it will make us die young because it is written that smokers are liable to die young. And on this end, the negative impact of drug abuse in our society is very high in the sense say we now if we use drug now, we will go fit sleep with girl, we no go use condom because we don't dey high on drugs. So we could try to know our HIV status, we could reduce the spread of HIV/AIDS, we could know our status, and we could know they use drug plenty because too much of everything is dey bad. Too much of drug abuse it could lead to madness and every other thing.
Yes.
So my brother, I beg, I know they try to tell you say what you do dey bad, but I try make you try reduce them small. From small you go stop them. Say you promise me say you go stop them. Oh yeah, no problem, sir. On behalf of ZUMA-LEMA vlogs, we'll get back to you, sir.
Yes.
Okay? Yeah, thank you very much.
Fantastic job, Oga. You've done noble. Yeah. I've got the last one, guys. Sorry, the last one.
Hello, sir.
There's a placard. It says, say no to drug abuse. I'm sorry you can't see the placard. Amadi, can you read what's on it? Is it there?
I'm here. Say no to,
the placard.
Drugs.
Can you see it from your own end? But can you see it from where you are?
No.
Sorry, guys. It's the reflection.
Camera.
Okay, it's all right. That's fine. Let's show them this.
Yeah, good evening, sir. Yeah, please. My name is Humphrey Amadi. On behalf of ZUMA-LEMA vlogs, I'm on this street of Ibadan doing questioning and answering for people who do drugs. So I decided to come close to you and said, let me try to interview you.
Welcome, Mr. Johnny Bliss. Bills. Johnny Bills. That's a wonderful name. Welcome, Mr. Johnny Bliss. Is it Bills? Sorry. I can't even pronounce it. Mr. Admin, please drop the link on the platform. Thank you, sir. So I'm going to take that one more time. Mr. Admin, please drop the link on the platform. Mr. Johnny Bills, thank you for joining ZUMA-LEMA vlogs. All right, let me start all over for this particular man. Hold on, guys.
Hello, sir. Yeah, good evening, sir. Yeah, please. My name is Humphrey Amadi. On behalf of ZUMA-LEMA vlogs, I'm on this street of Ibadan doing questioning and answering for people who do drugs. So I decided to come close to you and said, let me try to interview you because I know you don't want your face to show. Please, may I know your name, sir?
My name is Mr. Anayo.
Anayo Yobichi. Okay, Mr. Anayo, please don't be angry for these questions that I will ask you. I know you do drugs. Please, may I know what kind of drugs you take?
Actually, I take Colorado, I take ice, and I take Charlie.
Please, Mr. Anayo, on this end, if I get it correctly, you take Colorado, you take Charlie, you take ice.
Yes.
Please, may I know what do you feel? What prompts you to do all this kind of drugs, sir?
Actually, I'm a family man, so each time I get angry, I normally take this maybe to be happy, calm me down.
When he's angry.
Normally calm me down.
Chai.
Whenever I'm happy, whenever I'm angry, calms me down. Yeah, if I take it, I'll be happy.
Okay, Mr. Anayo, may I know after you use this drug, how do you feel in your body? Do you feel any negative effect? I mean, do you feel any effect on your health? Like when you start taking drugs, may I know like how many years you've been doing drugs, sir?
Well, if I take drugs, I feel highness. Like I feel like as in I feel like a king.
Wow.
Yeah, I've been taking drugs now for like more than 15 years.
Wow.
15 years.
Taking drugs for more than 15 years.
Mate.
Wow.
Damn.
Okay, sir. On this end, on behalf of ZUMA-LEMA vlog, sir, we want to know if you have any handwork or you have any job that you're doing, sir. May I know your occupation, sir?
I'm a plumber.
Okay, I want to know if it is this place that you're doing your plumbing because I can see this place is very dirty, sir. And at this very time, I don't know what time do you normally do your plumbing. Do you have time for your plumbing, sir?
Actually, I normally go to my plumbing work in the daytime. So
I thought you were asking me if he's doing his plumbing in that bush by that time, sir.
Okay, sir. On this end, sir, I want to tell you that if you should see something that will keep you busy, very busy, sir, will you quit the ice and Charlie and Colorado smoking, sir?
Why not?
Why not? That's a perfect answer. All right, guys.
Still on the interview.
Okay, we still have more. Sorry, we have more.
ZUMA-LEMA vlogs. On this end, we're trying to run this installation. We say no to drugs,
yes.
No condom, no show.
Yes.
And all that.
Know your HIV status.
Well. ZUMA-LEMA vlogs is here on the street of Ibadan, still running the interview on drug use, trying to know why people engages in drug. And most of the individuals being interviewed, most of them are jobless. On this end, we say, let's put hands together to make Nigeria a better home for everybody. Let's try and teach the young ones the negative impacts and the dangerous.
Like the program, share and subscribe. Thank you.
And let's be useful to ourselves.
Like. That's very important, so that people can actually watch this.
Blogs, we said say no to drugs.
Yes.
And stay alive and be healthy.
Yes.
Thank you.
Wow, say no to drug abuse. Okay, my people. All right, we've gone past our time tonight. I don't think there's anyone who has a question there. If you have any question before we go, let me drop the big story for the day. You guys are expecting the good news. I said I won't leave without telling you guys. Are you there, Mr. Madi? Are you sleeping?
Yes, I am. I'm here. I'm here.
All right.
I'm very much upset.
You were funny. You asked that man if at all he came to do his plumbing by that time of the night. You are cheeky, man. You're cheeky, man.
It might surprise you. Do you know? Most of the times, you tell the drug users the way you say things. You must not camouflage it for them because they also read it.
I understand that. Yeah, I agree with you on that.
You tell them the way you say it.
I agree with you on that, sir. Welcome, Mr. Johnny Bills. All right. On Sunday, which is the day after tomorrow, the 29th. I hope you guys are with me. Let me pause this one because this one is a very, very, very important. Who no hear this one? I chose to wait until the end of the show before I will say it. So he who laughs last laughs best. We are, for you that has a TikTok account, please download and get ready. Thank you very much. Great job, Amadi. Let me put this on the platform. Yeah, this is going to be our close. Thank you, Mr. GT, for this. Please show Amadi some love. On Sunday, let me turn my butter. On Sunday, the 29th of May, in the year 2022, there's going to be a giveaway bash alongside a birthday party online. We're having a birthday party online, and it's going to be a 300,000 naira giveaway. There's no joke about this. There's no joke about this. Thank you, Mr. Paul. 300,000 Nigerian naira giveaway. There's a bash. It's a surprise birthday party. So if you know how to use your keypads, please download TikTok. It's going to be on a TikTok show. It's going to be on a TikTok platform. So we are anywhere. Type ZUMA-LEMA vlogs. If you go to Twitter account, if you go to Facebook, you go on Instagram, you come on YouTube and TikTok, we are there. ZUMA-LEMA vlogs. The same logo, the same outstanding, everything perfect. 300,000 giveaway on TikTok. We have over 1,000 followers or more. Exactly. Thank you very much. Oh, you see what? This is my admin. I can't wait for my admin to come and join me here in the UK. He's a very fantastic guy. He knows how to online birthday party and 3,000 Nigerian naira, 300,000 Nigerian naira giveaway bash on TikTok. So join us on ZUMA-LEMA vlogs. Go on TikTok. I didn't say go on Twitter. For those who will come tomorrow and say I came on live here, I didn't see anything. It's your own business. I'm gonna beg you to come and eat money that you didn't even sweat for. So please, if you want to join, it's up to you. Go and get your TikTok account ready. I'm not calling you to come and join because of followers. I've got followers already. What I'm saying is come and celebrate. It's a big birthday bash on the 29th, Sunday, 4 p.m. prompt. No African time. If you are come and they have given like 20 people and you are still lucky to join, good for you. Me, I'll be there live and direct because I'll be behind watching as the birthday is going on. My admin will be picking people. Lucky winners, 300,000. So you go reach everybody for body. This one is not politics money, so it's not blood money. This one is not money that they pick from the roadside. This is a way of showing appreciation to all our subscribers. Thank you very much. Oh, admin, if I had my way, I'll say after this show, I'll take you to a very, very good spot where you go and chop nkwobi and ishewu. You go and chop nkwobi, ishewu with very, very fantastic orange juice that will calm your alimentary canal. ZUMA-LEMA vlogs will be hosting an online birthday party / 300,000 naira Nigerian naira giveaway on TikTok. Join us on ZUMA-LEMA vlogs on Saturday, 29th May 2022. So that's the big news I've got for you guys. It's not my birthday, but you'll find out on Sunday. It's not my birthday, but you find out whose birthday it is. And that person means so much to me. Very important. Very, very, very important. So it's an opportunity for everyone to join in. Even if you have millions, just come and wish the celebrant happy birthday and still join. At this juncture, if you don't have any question, I want to wrap up today's program. But somebody says if I'm wrapping up my show, I should try and play small music and end for us. So let's booga small. Amadi, how you see Amadi? You have one or two things to say before we booga and leave here, because I want to booga for
it's very okay, sir. Right on, sir. It's
on
very
Sunday,
okay.
on Sunday I must dance. Most people say I've not danced. I will dance on Sunday. Yeah. 4 p.m. Yes, sir. Do you think will carry last? I don't say 3:30. You are there. TikTok. Download TikTok. Okay. Oh, what am I doing here? What is this? Hey. Amadi, she sabi dance. On Sunday, if I don't see you dance, oh, you're in trouble.
I'll try.
Don't walk, you don't try. You supposed to be try. You look come because person matter, person we don't mind. When I land softly on it. Focus. Everybody focus. Oh. Oh, my admin. Admin. No, after this show, I'm gonna call you. I'll call you after this show, admin. You today you reach giveaway. See as they repeat out 10 times. I'll call you after the show. You reach giveaway, they repeat out 10 times. Copy, screenshot, send to your even to your ancestors. Send them, let them come and take give away. Yeah, I don't get time for wala. I'm tired of abusing and insulting Nigerian government. Come, let's celebrate together. It's going to be a big party. For you, the way no receive today in our giveaway, whether you be old, new, existing, pre-existing, non-existing subscriber, come, you're welcome. It's a big bash. Yeah? I tell you, I'm Madi on the beat. All right, thank you very much. This is just a spill of the iceberg. Sunday is going to be lit. All right, guys, thank you very much. This is ZUMA-LEMA Vlogs, and I'm signing out. Remember, every moment is a fresh beginning. Good night.
Good night. Peace.